If you press a button, it will set all the non-moving Astro Gates of that color to the triggered state. Now, if Mega Man is in a screen that is either horizontally or vertically connected to an Astro Gate, that Astro Gate will move immediately. However, right, if this isn't the case, for example, the rooms have a transition between them, then the Astro Gate will stay on the triggered state until Mega Man enters the room. One interesting thing you can do by knowing this knowledge, see how they're desynced right now? If you press the button again whilst one Astro Gate is moving, but whilst the other one is stopped, then it will only move, then it will start moving the stop one, but because it's basically like a hey reload, but the other one is still like moving, it will only reload the one that is stopped. Okay. The big cool thing about this level is there's 8 sections, and there's another little meta thing how we can solve it. Like for instance, if I go to room 1, right, you can see that it's in the state that the green thing will be in the open state, right? Now the interesting thing is that if I don't ever enter this screen, like all I can do to this Astro Gate is set it in the reloading state, right? And because of the complexity of this puzzle, there's multiple green gates, and eventually I'll have to press every single button, right? Which means that once I have pressed every single button, if I go to the first room, the first puzzle room, it will automatically solve itself. So really how you should view this puzzle is you have to bring all the rooms except for the special rooms in a state where if you press other buttons, it doesn't matter because it will solve itself once I enter the room, right? So in this case, what I have to do to solve it is I just have to press the orange in this case. But because I'll eventually have to press the red to solve other rooms, what I need to do is I need to bring the red gate in such a state that it will be down here. Because if it will be down here, like let's say I press the red button right now, right, and then I go back to room number 2, it will unsolve itself. But because it is right now in a state, it is right now in the state that we want it in, because we have to press the red button again, and so eventually, because we will press the orange button and the red button, it will be in a solved state once we enter this room again. So room 1 and room 2 are done right now. So let's move on to room 3. Let's see what we have to do for room 3. So in this case we have to only press the green one, and then we have to enter room 3 again, and then we are done with room number 3. And of course we have to press the green one again eventually. Like eventually we'll have to press every single button. So what I will do for this thing is I'll press the green one again, just to make sure that the red Astro Gate from room 3 will be activated. Okay, in this case I have to press green again, and then I have to press green, and then I have to press red, and then I have to press blue, and then I have to press green and blue, and I have to press green and blue again. So, what was it? Green, right? Yeah, green. Alright. So now once I press the red button, the red one, the right part of the red one will move up. Actually, I think I can just, yeah. So, room number 4 is done. Now let's go over to room number 5. Now, room number 5 is special because as soon as I press any gate, it will unsolve itself, right? So, room number 5 is special in that I cannot bring room number 5 into a state where after I leave the room and I press green again, it will still be fine. It will always not be fine, because if green is below and then I press green and orange, then it will mess it up, because orange will move downwards and green also will move downwards, and the hole is too small for me to slide under. So either I have to have green down and only trigger green once I enter this room, or it has to be in this state and I don't press any other button. So we will deal with 5 later, and 6 has the same issue. Now 6 is even more special because 6 requires you to do a different strategy. So let's do 5 and 6 last. Now let's go to room number 7. See how the distance between this Astro Gate and the floor is less than the distance between this Astro Gate and the ceiling? We have to use the other trick. So we will do this. We will activate the room, and then we will deactivate the room so that the left Astro Gate is down whilst the right Astro Gate is still in a moving state. And now it will solve itself right now. So this room is in fact done, but I'll show it anyway, right? See how it's done? Now because it is done, but I want to bring it in a state where it will get done once I have pressed every single button, I'll bring it into this state, and I'll press the orange button again. And now let's go over to room number 8. Now, interesting part about room number 8 is you actually have to do nothing here. You can be fast enough to slide under here, but really when I was making this room, I wasn't really thinking about that. Now, see how the distance between the blue Astro Gate and the floor and this blue Astro Gate and the ceiling is slightly less because it collides with this bomb. So we have to basically do the same strategy, only in that case it is slightly, it's hiding it slightly more, but you don't actually need it. Alright, then we'll press the blue one again, and then we'll go to number 8 again. Now they'll both go down, upwards, that's great, which means I have to press all the Astro Gates again. then I can move over to number 5 and number 6 after I've pressed them again. This is to bring them down in the position where they're one from being actually solved. Then I'll reload the Astro Gates from room 8 again. Alright. And now I'll move on to number 6. Alright, so the interesting part about number 6 is the box is falling down, right? So if we enter this room, the blue Astro Gates will start moving up and the box will collide with it. Now, if you enter the room and then you leave the room again, the box will disappear. So that's what we need to use for room number 6. So we bring the blue Astro Gate in a down position. Then we press the blue button. Then we load in the room and then we immediately leave it again. And then we load it again. And now it will be in the correct position. Now let's go to room number 5. We have to bring it in such a state. In this case we only need to press the green Astro Gate. So let's press the green Astro Gate button. Let's press the green button and now we should be all set and done. So room number 1 solved. Room number 2 solved. Room number 3 solved. Room number 4 solved. Room number 5 solved. Room number 6 solved. Room number 7 solved. And room number 8 solved. And that's how you beat my level. Thanks for watching, and be sure to hit that like on my level if you're playing it, and yeah.